Sarah Sanders is all smiles after Indian WH reporter has special restaurant message for her. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders couldn't hold back a smile when she received an out-of-the-ordinary comment during a White House news briefing on Monday. The remark came from Indian reporter Raghubir Goyal, the Daily Caller reported. "If I could make a quick comment," Goyal said, prompting another reporter in the room to say, "No." Goyal continued on anyway. "Sarah, you are most welcome at any Indian restaurant across the US, including especially this area," Goyal said. Sanders grinned at Goyal's kind invitation, no doubt a welcome change from the usual condescension and disdain she receives from mainstream media reporters on a daily basis. Goyal then asked Sanders when President Donald Trump plans to come to India, saying that 1.2 billion Indians are waiting for him because he's very famous in India. "I'll keep you posted," Sanders responded. "I don't think we have a trip planned, but once we do I'll certainly make the announcement." Goyal's initial comment was clearly in response to recent events that have affected Sarah and her family. Last month, Sanders was asked by the owner of a restaurant in Lexington, Virginia, to leave the premises because she works for President Trump. The owner then reportedly followed Sanders' family to a restaurant nearby and called on other people to come and harass them. Following the incident, some within the Democratic Party have doubled down and called for further action against those with whom they disagree. Washington Post columnist Jennifer Rubin said Sanders should be harassed publicly as a life sentence for her role in promoting the Trump administration. Sarah Huckabee has no right to live a life of no fuss, no muss, after lying to the press, after inciting against the press. These people should be made uncomfortable, and I think that is a life sentence, Rubin told MSNBC's Joy Reid. California Representative Maxine Waters also called for harassment of Trump officials and has refused to back down from her comments. Harassing political officials in public places is not the solution and is not the way to hold them accountable. The American people need to let their voices be heard and shouldn't be afraid to speak truth to power. But in a peaceful society, holding politicians and their officials accountable means going to the ballot box and voting them out, or protesting peacefully. It doesn't mean harassment and it doesn't mean intimidation. Unfortunately, a peaceful society